Several months ago, American Express refreshed their Blue Cash Everyday card, given a brand new design and a bunch of new rewards benefits to help you earn cash back faster in a bunch of useful everyday categories. And naturally, as someone who spends a lot of his time on Team Cashback right now, this revamped card got my attention in a very big way. So I decided to apply for it. If you have not watched that video to see the result, the video is right over here. But of course, the result was I got approved. Therefore, I'm able to unbox it for you in this video. So let's have a little bit of fun by unboxing one credit card with another. And why am I choosing the Apple Card? Well, because it's capable. At least I think it's capable. We'll have to see if it actually serves as a knife as we go along the fine edge of this envelope. Here we go. Well, I won't give it any points for beauty, but it did open the envelope. We have papers, more papers, and sensitive papers with information on it. So let me cover those up right now with some sticky notes, and I shall return and show you what this card now looks like. Always gotta do our up close peel off. Oh yes, and our up close cut. Let's open this up. And by the way, if any of you understand what, if I can get this focus there, in the very bottom it says new one. If that means I got one new card, that's a good thing. I don't want accounts opened up that I did not apply for, but I also hope that they would not send me a used card. So anyway, I just wondered what that means. If any of you out there know, let me know in the comments. Let's unopen this. 1, 2, and 3. There is the lovely new design of the Blue Cash Everyday card with a pretty cool modern sleek design. So let me peel off the paper and show you it even closer, front, side, and back. Up close lift off. Ooh, that one's really stuck. There we go. And now for your up close and personal view of the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. There we go. What do you all think of this updated design? I think it's very, very cool. I like it a lot more than I thought I would now that I see it in person. It's got some matte parts and some kind of glossy parts as well. But yes, I do think it looks fantastic. The side of the card is also blue, so to basically match the rest of the card. And then the reverse also shows you the typical stuff that you would expect on the rear side of a card, like the customer service numbers, your expiration date, your account number, etc. And also that Centurion logo is actually duplicated here on the back. So there's the rear version with the Amex logo as well, plus contactless, so that we can tap and pay. But if you see that design and you flip it over, that Centurion character is there as well. And there's actually like a translucent frame here as well. So if I had a flashlight, I could show it to you better. Actually, let me use my phone here, put the light on here, and there you go. It's actually not quite see-through, but again, translucent, so it looks kind of like a murky window, which is neat. You can see my finger pass through it as well. Other side too. So kind of cool if you want to, you know, I guess, play some cool magic tricks on your friends. Now, as mentioned previously, I've had this card before in the past, and back then it looked totally different than it does today. So here is the old card design, which is kind of like a holographic center. I'm not sure how else to explain it. It was like a blue box, and based on how the light catches it, not sure if my phone would help with that any further as well. Let's try that one more time with the phone. Turn the light back on, and kind of like, there you go. So kind of a cool hologram design a little bit, and the card was also see-through all the way through. And some people hated this, some people thought it was okay, others loved the design. I will say that I got a lot of attention from this card at cashiers. Some people thought it was fake, other people just thought, ooh, really cool, shiny card, stuff like that. So here's the reverse as well. And what people liked about this as well, at least for me, is that the chip, the EMV chip, was actually kind of see-through as well. So you can see all the circuitry that goes behind that. So here's the old versus the new on the same screen here. Let me know which one you like best. Obviously, if you like the old, I'm sorry you can't get the old anymore. That's a discontinued legacy design, but nonetheless, these are the two versions that we have now to look at least in this video. I'd also like to point out that if you happen to have multiple American Express cards or just multiple credit cards in general that have different rewards programs and you want to manage them all from one convenient app, check out MAXREWARDS. MAXREWARDS is an app that allows you to manage your credit cards, rewards, and benefits all in one place. This includes seeing when your bills are due, tracking your sign-up bonuses, monitoring your credit scores, and more. And perhaps my favorite feature is the benefits and offers dashboard, which you can unlock with the gold level of MAXREWARDS. You might be familiar with Chase offers, Amex offers, Bank of America deals, and others. They're great, but they can be really frustrating to manage for 3 reasons. First, they change frequently, so you'll need to check them often to make sure you don't miss out. Second, they require you to manually activate them one at a time. And third, Amex usually shows you up to 100 available offers, even though more could be available. Fortunately, MAXREWARDS solves all of these problems. Each time you sync the app, all of your offers will be activated automatically, including the hidden ones from Amex that you didn't even know about. In fact, my Amex Gold card showed 162 offers that were ready to go thanks to MAXREWARDS. So if you'd like to try MAXREWARDS, use the link down below in the description to get the gold level entirely free for your first month. Now for all the paperwork, which I'm sure most of you will find pretty boring, but there's one piece in particular I think you will enjoy seeing. I'll save that till last, but I'll breeze through the first ones really quickly so I won't waste much of your time. The first one is the card member agreement. Whenever you get a new credit card, make sure that you do read this and you understand about your product. This goes over things such as credit limits versus cash advance limits, about the Planet feature, when you must pay, how to make your payments, how they apply payments and credits to your account, and a whole bunch more, including interest charges, etc. So to be financially responsible, if you're kind of new to the credit card world, check out your card member agreement. Up next, we have the summary of additional benefits, including things like your Global Assist hotline, plus your rental car insurance, purchase protection, etc. Also showing the limits, the deductibles, and stuff like that. That way you know what type of coverage you have. We also have the paper that the card came on and tells you all about the new card activation, including on the back, how to get the mobile app set up, linked bank accounts, etc. that we can pay your bill, stuff of that nature. We also have, let's see here, this is not the final part, but it is the part you want to see. My credit score. So this one is called your credit report and the price you pay for credit. And they use your credit score and factors to set your interest rate on your card itself. And then on the reverse, we have my score itself, which per Experian, which is what American Express uses, at least in my area, was a 753. Actually, that was a 751. I also think I had around 10 inquiries on my Experian credit report at the time of applying for this card. However, because American Express typically does soft pulls when you apply for your second, third, fourth, and beyond cards with them. In other words, once you already have established a card relationship and then you apply for more, that's when they typically do soft pulls. Not guaranteed, they can still pull whenever they want or need to, but it's very likely that you'll get those soft pulls going forward. And finally, we have part 1 of the card member agreement, because the first part you saw was actually part 2, I believe. This one just goes over things like, again, the Planet feature, how you earn reward dollars, meaning cash back, when you will not earn reward dollars, how you can redeem your reward dollars, and more. So in terms of the rewards program, very helpful to read those documents too. And the first one here also shows you my credit limit, and I got approved for $9,000 on this card and a 0% APR, if I can see it right, for the first 15 months from opening my card account. Meaning from now, mid-October 2022, all the way through my billing period that ends in January 2024, I've got that 0% APR period in case I ever needed it to float a balance and not pay any interest during that time. I don't anticipate needing to do so, but it's nice to know that that is an option. All right, so now why did I decide to apply for this card? Well, the first reason was for the welcome offer, which is currently to earn $200 of cash back after spending $2,000 in purchases in the first 6 months. There's also a limited time offer through Resi, which gives you additional statement credits, but I completely forgot about that when I applied for the card. But nonetheless, that's okay by me because I don't anticipate doing much dining spend on this card anyway. So if you do eat out a lot, consider the Resi offer. If you don't really eat out at restaurants, then it's pretty much a wash, doesn't really matter. This offer for me was just fine. The second main reason was for the awesome reward structure that's been totally revamped on this card. And there are a bunch of 3% cashback categories, including US supermarkets, online retail purchases, and US gas stations, each one of which gives you 3% back on up to $6,000 in spend within each of those categories. So that's a total of $18,000 worth of spend that you can do and earn that 3%. However, I don't really need the supermarket or the gas categories because I'm currently using the Amex Gold card for my grocery spend right now to earn 4 points per dollar, which to me equals 4.4% cash back. And then with the World of Hyatt card, I have a limited time offer on this one to earn 10 points per dollar on gas through the end of the year. I view that at roughly a, call it 13 to 16, 17% return spend there because Hyatt points are so valuable for travel. But when that one expires, I also have the PNC Cash Rewards card, which has a permanent category to earn 4% back on gas. Pretty sweet card with no annual fee as well. So that leaves one elevated category left for making this card a potential long-term keeper card, and that is the 3% back on US online retailers. And I think that's a great category, especially if it equates to earning 3% back on Amazon and Best Buy, maybe even stuff like Target.com and more. As long as it's done, again, through the web, not in the store. And of course, there are individual store cards that might give you like 5% back at these retailers, but unless you want to juggle a bunch of different store cards, this one right here, giving 3% back in pretty much everything online up to that 6K spend limit is very, very useful. I would rather sacrifice a little bit of return on spend and just have one do-it-all card for online rather than having like 7 store cards and driving myself freaking crazy. Making this deal even sweeter, of course, is the fact that it has no annual fees. So all of the cashback that you accumulate throughout the year becomes true profit in your pocket. And with all of that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit or at least entertain other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. That way you never miss an awesome credit card upload. Also check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten. That also stacks with the rewards that you earn from your credit cards, by the way. To sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a great app to manage multiple credit cards and the rewards programs, plus a bunch of benefits all in one place, and to view my site with a bunch of great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future uploads, and while you're waiting on the next video, always remember that you are great.